What's up, everybody, and welcome to ITG Daily, the show that brings you the hottest in gaming news. I'm Drew Bosley, and that's the one, the only. It is Scott Savage. Scott, what's going on, man?
I took a trip back in time, okay?
Oh,
I played BioShock Infinite over again. I started it up yesterday. Yeah, it's great. It's just like I remember, but I don't remember all of it. So it's fun to go through again. And if there's any BioShock game that you're going to play, I recommend it's that one.
I started that actually years ago. When that actually came out, I was in on that one. I was having a good time. Troy Baker, voicing the actor over there, voice actor over there, playing.
Oh, you know, I didn't actually know that was Troy Baker.
Yep.
Yeah, Booker DeWitt, who.
That's right.
Darren reminds me of every time I see him sign it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's kind of ironic. It's funny how that goes, dude. Happy predecessor day. My long and forgotten Paragon is dead, but predecessor is back thanks to Meta Studios, and I instantly purchased it this morning. Can't wait to get back in and play some predecessor. Holy man, I'm so excited.
This is also the final day I spent before becoming a man. Callisto Protocol is coming out at midnight, and I'm gonna be ready for that.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of reviews.
I'm gonna have a large pizza and at least 3 energy drinks.
Jeez, what is wrong with you?
I gotta step it up once from the norm.
I gotta take a look. I want to see if reviews are up. Are reviews up right now? Reviews are up for Marvel's Midnight Suns. I'm over on VG 24/7. We're taking a complete side venture to the show today, everybody. Welcome to ITG. I want to see if there's like a breakdown of what their thoughts are here. It doesn't look like there is. I'm scrolling, still scrolling. Holy, there's a long review. VGC, who is this over here, by the way? Now that I'm here looking and taking a look at this, it's Jim Trinka. All right, Jim, let's see what he has to say, shall we? For Marvel's Midnight Suns, he gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. However, that's a bit of a nitpicky. Doesn't really have any highlighted kind of bullet points, man. Come on, where are the bullet points at? You're gonna make me go to like IGN or something? I'm on it. I really just wanted to see if Callisto had its reviews up yet, or are they holding back till tomorrow morning when the game drops?
I wonder though, but is it coming? I thought it would be a midnight release thing, but perhaps not. Yeah. That is a new discovery of mine. Even if you buy it digital, sometimes it activates at like 8 in the morning.
Yeah, right. Well, so Predecessor went live at 3 a.m. for us over here. So Callisto Protocol is not up for reviews yet. Interesting little side note. But dude, let's get into today's show. Now that we started off the rails. But yeah, let's get going. This is ITG Daily, where we bring you the hottest in gaming news. You can join us every day at 11 a.m. Monday to Friday over on twitch.tv/the official ITG, as well as YouTube at ITG. But if you can't join us live, hit us up later inside the game.ca podcast services and TV streaming networks around the globe. Dude, today's show, the hype may be mixed, but time will tell sooner rather than later as we finally get a release date for Super Mario Brothers movie. That's exciting. More speculations keep piling up. Oh, what you saying? More speculations keep piling up for Final Fantasy 16 as the Game Awards near even a little bit closer. And will we finally get Monster Hunter Rise on console? There it is, Scott. Dude, let's jump into it.
Excited. Man, it's been at least 3 or 4 years since I played Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, I had to make room
yesterday.
That was
2018.
Yeah, I had to make room on my PlayStation yesterday, and I deleted it.
Oh.
Sadly, I put Marvel's Avengers on it, and I'm going to delete that too.
Oh.
Well, okay. So, again, welcome to ITG. Dude, Steve was having some issues. He was trying to get back into it. I'm like, oh, I'll check it out. And then Bucky Barnes is in there now, right? So Winter Soldier's there. Yeah. Dude, it's just time to move on.
Hey,
right?
What is
you reach
his
that point?
power?
I can't do that.
Is Bucky Barnes' power just being a sidekick, or
kind of, right? Like, it's one of those situations. So it happens. I did his ult yesterday, and he looked like he just kind of charged up, smashed the ground, and like people around him kind of blew up. He seems like an okay character, but I'd rather play Hulk.
He has those Jax arms.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, Jax is still a better character.
Oh man, there's a cross up I'd like to see.
All right, man. Let's get into it. Let's do this. Let's head over to Marie D'Alessandri over GamesIndustry.biz. Super Mario Brothers movie to debut in March. Dude, we're only a couple months out now. That's right. Super Mario Brothers movie will be releasing in several territories at the end of March 2023, ahead of the second wave of releases in the first week of April. As reported by VGC, Universal Pictures confirmed yesterday that the upcoming Nintendo and Illumination movie will be releasing as early as March 2023 in Belgium. On March 23rd, it will release in Switzerland before Austria and Sweden in March 24th and France March 29th. Dude, when are we getting it?
just a big long stagger.
It's all over the place. Like I've never seen such a little bit here and a little bit there and a little bit over here. Dude, I also want to bring in the next article as well. So there we are getting it in March, give or take. It was supposed to be out already, or this holiday season. Push that back. Now we're heading into March, but I want to bring in Kelsey over VG 24/7, who also has this to say. Super Mario Brothers movies is right around the corner, and with that comes trailers and sneak peeks at what to expect. Well, we're privy to our first teaser trailer back in October, which showcased Chris Pratt's Mario and Jack Black's Bowser. Dude, that's are you interested in this movie at all?
I'm very nervous. I never watched the first Mario movie though.
Oh
so
man,
I'm lacking. I think that was a good gem of the 80s.
Throughout the trailer, there's a lot to unpack. Of course, we see more of the delightful imitating Bowser, hear more of Chris Pratt's Mario, and witness Toad being adorable as can be. But that's not even remotely close to everything the 2-minute trailer had to show off. Peach finally makes her debut, wide-eyed and adorned in pink, while also being an absolute badass, dude, which is cool. Personally, I expect nothing less of Anya Taylor-Joy's take on the prolific damsel in distress. Additionally, we hear Charlie Day's Luigi, which is nothing less than impressive when paired with another long look at Bowser. Dude, it's very cool. We also got a sneak peek at Mario Kart in the trailer as well. So we'll see. It's coming. I am excited. I do want to. It definitely feels like a kid movie. Like it is Mario, after all.
Do you think they're gonna?
I want to take my kids to it.
Do you think they're gonna have a Mario Party at some point and do the thing where they say the title and look at the camera?
They all just come out with Joy-Cons.
oh no, the Nintendo, the Wii Music Maker. But it's all Mario characters.
Oh man, this big Mario Maker turns into the movie and it just starts building the level as they start traversing through it. Who knows what they've done with this?
There's a lot of possibilities with Mario here.
There are, right? This could be really good and it could be really, really cringy. And I think that's what I'm worried about, is how cringy this could turn out to be.
Sonic was very much that for me. But I still haven't seen Sonic 2. So
I haven't seen it yet either. I heard it's pretty good, though.
I have heard that, yeah.
But
everybody said that about the first one, man, and I could not stop laughing. The motorcycle scene outside the bar, hilarious.
I didn't mind the movie, actually, so I'm definitely intrigued about this one for sure. We'll see, but yeah, time will tell. March coming up. It's gonna be releasing all over the place, so we'll see what happens there. Buddy, let's get into the next one as we talk about Final Fantasy 16 producer to appear at the Game Awards as release date speculation ramps up. Wesley LeBlanc over at Game Informer. Final Fantasy 16 has received a few trailers throughout the year and is set to hit PlayStation 5 and PC sometime next summer, but an exact release date is still unknown. However, in recent weeks, speculation about a release date reveal has begun to ramp up, with many predicting Final Fantasy 16 to appear at the Game Awards in only a few days. Scott, it's next week. Can't wait, man.
Yeah, no, it seems like anything and everything is going to be at this Game Awards now, so we really have to, take a pinch of salt, because nobody knows certainly yet.
No, for sure, right? This is all just rumor speculations. Well, that's yeah, for sure. The official TGA Twitter account added fuel to the fire by revealing that Final Fantasy 16 producer Naoki Yoshida, who Game Informer interviewed about the game earlier this summer, will be a presenter at the show this year. That's what all the rumors and speculation started, Scott. When the minute the Game Awards over on Twitter announced that he was coming over there, he's got to be there for a reason, right?
I would think so, yeah. And I don't think there's any sort of new release that they're gonna ride out. So the only reason I could see would be to bring something to the table.
No, absolutely. He'll be there to present an award, and then, oh, by the way,
world premiere.
It's not going to be a world premiere because we've already seen it. So
I don't trust that it was a world premiere ever to begin with. That voice it's like EA Sports. It's like they just programmed in India.
He gets paid by the syllable. So yeah, how many times can you put him in there? That's you know what, it is an iconic voice at this point. I'd love to know who does that, but either way, yeah, I think we're definitely gonna get a release date, Scott. I think that's our biggest thing gonna be coming out of the Game Awards. Not the biggest thing, but one of the biggest things. What else do you want to see at the Game Awards?
Well, I was hoping for an Xbox inclusion with this Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy just leaves Xbox behind a lot of the time, which is weird because I thought there was a monopoly going on. I've yet to benefit from it.
Yeah, we'll see. Dude, I want to hear about Capcom's game called Deep that they announced years ago. That would be nice. What else will we see, Scott? In my eyes, probably some Assassin's Creed Mirage might be there. I wouldn't be too surprised to see something on Ubisoft. Or Avatar for Ubisoft as well. How about Beyond Good and Evil? You just end it with the Beyond Good and Evil 2 logo. Curtains close. Everybody walks out. That's it.
I hope they've taken everybody's drink by then. I'm worried there's going to be an angry response. Stop teasing me with it.
Yeah, I'd love to know where that is too. There's a lot of things. Do you think we see Fable at the Game Awards?
I want to say hopefully Fable, hopefully Perfect Dark, but I think it's
figured that one.
I think it's unlikely, actually.
Man, oh man, we should do a prediction show. I think we should do that. We'll do that.
I predict Elden Ring wins more.
Okay, you know what? Next week, everybody, ITG Daily is going to do a special episode where we predict the Game Awards. All right,
Sounds
Scott.
Good to me.
Yeah, you down for that? Yeah, there we go. We just that's gonna be a cool show. We should get a guest on too. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I got a couple people we're gonna be reaching out to. All right, dude, let's get into Monster Hunter rumors. Monster Hunter Rise on PS5 to be revealed and released soon. This comes from Liam over at Push Square. A new report from Insider Gaming claims Monster Hunter Rise will be making its way to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S as soon as the 20th of January 2023. As such, confirmation is likely at the Game Awards once again next week. The rumors turns out to be true. From the snitch courtesy of Tom Henderson's website dedicated to insider leaks, there is a fairly good amount of credibility attached to the article. Dude, it's Tom Henderson. Like you get Tom Henderson, and then you get Jeff Grubb. Like who's got what to say, right? Like it's kind of you got the two heavy hitters there. The port is described as running at 4K 60 frames per second, which is pretty cool to see. Dude, I'm not all that surprised to see it coming over to console.
No, not necessarily. I'm wondering what took it so long, really.
I would say some kind of deal made with Nintendo.
Possible, yeah.
Right, because it did launch exclusively on the Switch, and when it launched there, we were like, okay, cool, but when's it coming to everything else? And then it came to PC, and then all right, actually, cool, when's it coming to console? And here we go. I
suppose it's not terribly out of the norm for Monster Hunter, because for the longest time, Monster Hunter was only available on Nintendo as a Japanese exclusive.
Right. Yeah.
I think that was Monster Hunter 3, then it finally branched out to 3DS, and then Monster Hunter World, and that's where it is today.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I just got rid of Monster Hunter World off my PlayStation, but I definitely want to jump back in. And this could be, you know what I keep looking at? Is Wild Hearts. Like that's what I keep kind of going back into now that Monster Hunter's there.
Still don't have a release for that.
February.
I thought, just a release window, but
I'm looking it up right now.
I thought he was even written as Q1.
February 17th.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so it has a date, and I will be there. Looking forward to getting in there. It's Electronic Arts is actually behind that title.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. It's cool. Omega Force.
Does that mean there's a bigger, larger Monster Hunter game coming out the same week that will be EA's Formula?
Yeah, what can they produce and send out that's going to eat the other game? Yeah. Titanfall 3 drops on the same day.
Oh man, that's EA's strategy. 2 brothers, 1 meal.
Oh, dude, we're on fire today. Yeah, no, I am excited to see if we can get Monster Hunter Rise on PlayStation, Xbox, and dude, it has co-op, doesn't it? Like that's the way to play these kind of games. So yeah.
Oh yes.
And then from there, Wild Hearts, February 17th.
I'm wondering how it's gonna fare. Being stepped up to 4K is fine, but noticing that it's only on PlayStation 5 and Series consoles. They're leaving the old consoles in the dust, but why? This is a Switch game. So how technically pushing is it?
That's a good point. I didn't even realize that. I did read, obviously, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. Never even thought of last-gen consoles. But yeah, if it's already been on the Switch, why isn't it there as well? Like, is that difficult to port over the Switch version to PS4, PS5? Or, sorry, PS4 and Xbox One?
Yeah, different architecture maybe, right? But I would have thought they'd be pretty compatible.
You would think, and Capcom obviously puts stuff everywhere, so a little, yeah. I wonder if that's just missed in the article. I am curious. Actually, okay, now we'll see.
Little Capcom, I'm gonna have to go back to Dead Rising before the night is up and I'm locked to Callisto.
Scott, will you go back to the Fallout series at all? Fallout TV series starts a new plot in the same universe as the games. Are you interested in the TV series?
I'm always flirting with going back to New Vegas. New Vegas is I have to make the controversial statement. New Vegas is the best Fallout game that's ever been made. I will 1v1 you if you disagree, and I will humbly accept defeat.
What is everybody favor on right now then? Because I know a lot of people do find that New Vegas is the way to go, right, for the Fallout series. That's Obsidian.
Yes, New Vegas stands as one of the best RPGs ever made, almost at a certain caliber. But a lot of people argue, is Fallout 1 or 2 better? A lot of people believe number 2 is better, but it's a whole different situation, whole different genre, really.
Yeah, no, for sure. This gets into this is Austin over at Polygon. Details about Amazon's Video's Fallout series continue to come in at a slow trickle, but Bethesda director Todd Howard gave the biggest reveal yet on a podcast on Wednesday. The show won't follow any plot from the games, instead retreading something fans have already seen and experienced in the Fallout wasteland. Howard told podcast Alex Friedman that the series will take a new story, but set in the same world as the games. Quote, when people wanted to make it a movie, they wanted to tell the story of Fallout 3 or tell the story of Fallout 4, Howard said. For this, it was, let's do something that exists in the same world of Fallout. It's not retelling the game story. It's basically an area of the map, and like, let's tell a story that's here that fits in the world we built and doesn't break any of the rules. It can reference things in the games, but it isn't retelling any of the games. It exists in the same world, but it's its own unique thing. So there you go, Scott. We're getting something that's in the realm, right? Kind of like, okay, we obviously know the Last of Us HBO series coming out. Very excited for that. I am so excited for that, actually. And we'll see how that goes, but they're retelling the story, right?
Yeah, it's already, you know what's going to happen beat for beat.
Well, kind of. So that's the thing. I'm like, I already know what happened. So are you looking to pull in? The Witcher did their own thing, right? Like The Witcher comes out, they do their own thing, and people fell in love with it and want to go back and play The Witcher. Here we go then with The Last of Us. You get your HBO series, but at the same time, you're like, I already know this happened, and then that happens. So how are you going to want to pull in fans of the series that want to kind of experience something new and not relive the story again? Because we've seen the remake, we played the remake again, and then we played the remake of that remake. Right? So there's a lot kind of going on in the world of The Last of Us. And here, I like how Todd Howard is taking this approach of, we'll give you a story in the universe of Fallout, right? You know the stories of 3, you know stories of 4. Why would you want to relive that?
It's so open for you could make 100 years worth of content based on the idea behind Fallout.
So okay, so here's the other side of it too, right? Fallout 4 is an open world experience. Granted, right? Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
All of them are.
I was gonna say Fallout 3, same thing. The Last of Us, dude, is a point A to point B story beat. Right?
That's true, yeah.
Like, there is no deviation of, oh, well, I went this way. Oh, really? I didn't experience that because I went this way. It doesn't happen that way. This Last of Us is point A, point B, story's done. Fallout, you're like, I circled over here, I went over this, I didn't even see that because I was over here. So for Todd and his team over there, dude, the wasteland is a cornucopia of opportunity, right? Like,
it's an infinite canvas.
Yeah,
it's as open as the PUBG universe is.
Callisto Protocol.
I'm finding a way to loop everything back to Callisto Protocol. Can you tell what's on my mind?
Yeah, clearly. I clearly can. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh man, it's the day before Christmas for me right now.
Yo, I got my predecessor today, so what do you want from me, right? Yeah, absolutely. I feel where you're coming from. But yeah, I think it's cool. I definitely want to check it out. I don't think we're going to get it. Rumors are having it circle late 2023, 2024 time period, somewhere in around there. So we're still a ways off, but we're starting to see our genre of video games, our industry, make its way over into other transmedia. We just talked about it yesterday as well, how other companies are looking to branch out and be, DC wants to be everywhere. They want to be in games, they want to be in comics, they want to be in movies, they want to be here. Marvel's doing the same thing now, so are like Xbox, PlayStation's doing that as well. And you're starting to see everything kind of branch across all forms of media now, and a lot of it coming from the world of video games first, Scott.
Oh man, I like this play everywhere idea that Xbox is running with right now, but the whole industry is spreading across. I'm hoping that we follow something. I want to see the Silver Shroud again. It's one of my favorite characters. This is my Twitter handle for a while.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It's just it's sitting there ripe for the picking.
So if you could write a story for the series, would you have anything in mind that you'd like to see, or just your particular character?
I'm thinking just characters, really. Like otherwise, I don't want to be wrapped up in something that already happened in the game. Well, like there's a big war in New Vegas, and that would be interesting. You could put a lot of different properties there, but I want to see something new.
Yeah, which sounds like that's what they're doing, right? But giving you still something that's familiar. Kind of cool. Very cool, very cool. Dude, let's get into one last article for today. As the Overwatch Season 2 trailer shows off a new map, new skins, and holiday events. Once again, Kelsey over BG 24/7. Overwatch 2 next season, which arrives on December 6th, is shaping up to be in equal parts exciting and festive, with plenty of new content for players to sink their teeth into. Well, it was already revealed during the Overwatch League Grand Finals that a new tank, Ramatra, Scott? I was like, well, wait a second. There's an R in there. Will be added to the game. Players who also... He's a big... Dude, he's huge. He's a big character. And I play...
Yeah, looks kind of like Arissa to me, but...
I play Sigma. And he's a big dude as well.
So that's a new character. I don't recognize the new characters yet. I haven't played enough.
Yeah, I'm playing with Garrett all the time. So
the last time I played was when Baptiste was added, and that's
that's a while ago. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In addition, the holiday events such as the Winter Wonderland and the Chinese New Year look like they will return to the game following this. There will also be a brand new mode called Battle of Olympus, which also rides on the mythology theme that Overwatch 2 is going for this season. So, dude, lots on the go for Overwatch 2, which is good because they have to keep that community alive somehow, man.
Oh, they will. They will constantly have events and such.
Yeah. Scott, we're almost at the end of the show, my friend. What games do we have out today?
We have Inscription on the Nintendo Switch, and The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 has been arrived here. This is Retribution on Quest and PlayStation VR. And we have Predecessor is now available on Steam as an early access.
We did it, everybody. We made it.
It's back.
Thank goodness. But just like that, my friend, we're going to wrap up today's show. This has been ITG Daily, the show that brings you the hottest in gaming news. You can always join us live over on Twitch as well as YouTube. But if you can't hit us up live, hit us up later inside the game.ca podcast services and TV streaming networks around the globe. Until tomorrow, everyone, I'm Drew. That's Scott. We'll see you inside the game.